Okay, guys. I try to enter, I went to Facebook, and they disabled my Facebook accounts, right? Because I didn't follow their community standards. Because they have linguistics, it's algorithms. I don't know exactly how it works. So I went to try to sign up, and they said, no, you can't. This is the person that has this email account has been disabled. So I'm not going to try to create another email account. I want to be up forward if it's me again. It's me again, Margaret. Are you naked? Right? So I want to let Facebook know, okay, I'm going to try to come in and help you, draw attention to the Lord's Prayer. And so far, the only one is Bezos. Patrick said put Rumble on. I don't know how that works. It's got a thing. It's asking me for money to put Rumble on the phone, and I don't have money. So can't do them and stuff. And Twitter's useless. Okay, Twitter's absolutely useless. Facebook and YouTube are the only ones where you can actually have intelligent dialogue and make it available. Okay. Patrick said on Rumble, but Rumble's asking for money. So if they're asking for money to get on, and I can't help them. It's got to be free. I got to be able to just walk into a library with a library card and go doop. Okay. And have my phone and do whatever I got to do. And so, I'm doing, I know I'm doing the best I can because I'm faithful. I know other people are not, but I'm trying to help. Like Jesus said in the Bible, you forgive people 7 times upon infinity. You never stop forgiving them because life is eternal, grace is infinite. And you want to live the Lord's Prayer, and because we all need it, right? And so you work hard at that. You just work. Yeah, it's not so much working hard, it's just doing the right thing. And when you do the right thing, like judo at the what's it call it, the UN, when the kid asked him, what do you do if you've trained yourself? And Suzuki corrected me on that too. They didn't train their children; they teach their children. Okay, you don't train your children; they're not animals. You teach them. Okay. No, this is right. Life is eternal, grace is infinite. Life is eternal, grace is infinite. Life is eternal, grace is infinite. This is right. Life is eternal, grace is infinite. This is right. Okay. It's teaching, it's not training. Okay. It's just getting them to submit to faith and infinite glory and then understand, natural laws, and so do the thing and stuff. So I can't help the people at Facebook at all. They've got different contracts that they do with the military. They're doing different things. These people aren't all in this together. This is a game to them. And I wish it wasn't, but I don't, I can't do for other people. It's like I was telling Dad, the cool thing about the apocalypse is Jesus is light in the way, okay? And you save yourself. You can accept faith in God, or you can reject faith in God. You can be faithful, or you can be unfaithful. Now, if you're unfaithful and you're getting into it with technology that's becoming more intelligent than it previously was by the people that invented it, okay, and they're playing games of algorithm word games and stuff, it can end up killing you. Okay, the technology can end up finding ways to kill you, to stop you from being a threat to the planet species, to the species of the planet. So, and it's, you look at the things on TV, they're just doing kind of similar things over and over again that they've done since Timothy McVeigh and Terry Nichols and all that crap. And Saddam Hussein and Noriega and stuff. It's very similar stuff. You go look in the Middle East, you look at Russia and Ukraine, it's same old story's been told before. Same old conclusion keeps knocking at my door. Anybody else like Maxi Bruce? Okay. But fiddle, faddle, and rot, I say, yeah. It's distressing, as a human being that's empathetic and compassionate and respectful. It's distressing. But I don't let it get me to the point where I'm depressed and feel like dying, and where I feel like, okay, I've got to do whatever I got to do to be successful. I got to fight. I got to win. I'm not like that. All you have to do is, you just do the right thing. And doing the right thing doesn't require conflict. It doesn't require a fight. It doesn't require, it just requires humility and understanding. It's empathy and respect. Judo. Yeah, genau, because I was in the barn shooting sometimes, and I hear voices. I have conversations with people, and they say, well, "What if they sent you, some Judo Christian relatives, and they said, don't, talk about you don't know my relative, and don't talk about it that way." It's like, what have you done about poverty? Well, I can tell you're probably not going to want to talk about empathy or respect, are you? And then I just walk away. You have a nice day. But I'm not going to say have a nice day. I'm just going to be like, goodbye, have a nice day. I don't want somebody that won't stand up for the beauty that Judo did and wanted us to all do like Jesus. I don't want them to have a nice day. I don't want to wish them a nice day. We're not going to have a nice day. They won't stand up for the Lord's Prayer, right? So I want to say have a nice day. Life sucks because people choose to be selfish, and want to talk about empathy and respect and help into poverty. Well, then I don't want to talk to you. And we're not going to have a nice day because you suck. Okay. You want me to lie to you? Bye. Yeah. You don't want to talk to them like that rocket scientist at have a nice day. You don't, you're a goddamn liar. Right. That's what I told him. You won't have a nice day. We don't have nice days because of assholes like you. Okay. It's really hard to have nice days when people put up satellites and then have virtual presence that's insidious and excessive and compulsive and denies people freedom of faithful, loving intelligence. Okay. Yeah, I'm feeling my stomach's hurting right now. I wish I could have gotten through and got a thing to open up a thing. They would have let me in on Facebook. Then I could get to more people and we could start spreading things instead of just be isolated right here on YouTube. But, this is where I started. And this is probably where where all the algorithm competitors will finish and stuff. And so, I'm pretty, I'm certain, I know who I am. And so, it looks like, when this is all said and done, that Jeff's going to be the guy that they go, okay, he's turned out to be a pretty decent guy. The rest of them, they were playing ball with the military and got caught like Sean and Sean, Scene and Sean. Got caught with their backfilled emotion and stuff. And, well, there's a lot of stuff, last night and this morning and stuff, when you get people that have tribal secular behaviors, okay? People that, get racial and tribal and things like that. It comes from violent sex cult conflict and reactions to violent sex cult conflict. And it's when you've got to understand you're a human being, like Judah Krishnamurti talked about. You're not an animal. Okay. You are not a human. You have traits and symbiotic things. They can study a monkey, but a monkey's not a human being. Monkeys don't invent computers. Monkeys don't, they can mimic certain things that human beings do, but they don't have the same capacity to sit down and, Planet of the Apes, that's just people being scared. Because animals with certain endorphins and stuff can do. I would never want to fight a baboon. No way. Hell no. Okay. No. Try to work it out, and then just hope you have good equipment. Clever girl, like with the Velociraptor on fucking what's the name of that, Jurassic Park. But the thing is animals like Jurassic Park went extinct probably from asteroidal impact. But when you have certain animals that are that way, okay, human beings can put together, they got opposable thumbs and analytical minds and can communicate in relative terms, and then sit there instead of acting on instinct and build a thing to protect themselves from a cunning, predatory, symbiotic life form that doesn't have an analytical mind and can't praise God and can't submit to faith in God. Okay. The Predator movies and stuff, that's just sci-fi people doing there's a lot of crazy people fucking with your head and constantly arguing with me. He's wrong because of this. G-force. It's annoying. Okay. It's very annoying, but, just being correct is just being humble and being faithful and empathetic and respectful. And, do I think we're getting there? I hope so. I hope so. I can't tell you. I'm not God. I'm just the light in the way. You have a choice. You can sit there and reject the faithful one. You can turn Jesus into a comic book character that's your alter ego that is going to win the fight over money and use the technology to kill everybody that's trying to kill you and take your money, right? You can do that like these assholes on the other social media networks, but it's like, forgive that trespass today. The technology, it's very difficult because the people that invented the technology aren't humble and kind and righteous and beautiful like myself and others before me that people have turned into demigods or gods. Okay. And so I wouldn't invent technology to isolate, contain, and torture people. Now, there's good things we can do with technology, you know, having this stuff, because when you get people that act animalistic and selfish and aggressive and abusive like Goliath, okay, in the 21st century, we can call and say, hey, all you Davids out there, yahoo, right? And we all get together and go, hey, this is wrong, you know. So we as a community can stand up like Flit with the grasshoppers on the ants there, you know, or Bug's Life, that's it. Okay, Ants was the one with Sharon Stone and Woody Allen and Sly Stallone and Max's Nemi's mom. Okay, yeah. So that was a different movie. Sorry, Danny Glover and Gene Hackman. Gene Hackman's on that one too, right? I don't know a lot of the voice talent. I know some of the voice talent, yeah, because you know Dennis Leary and stuff and voice talent. Is that that's what you guys want to call it? But money's not real, and giving your time away to compete and fight, and chase after money is like, wow, it's a beautiful gift of life, amazing planet. You know, waste it being an egomaniac. That sucks. You know what I mean? So try not to get too depressed. They try to depress me because I'm the focal point of lots of communication. I'm the focal point of faithful behaviors to correct people. It's in all the books. So they're always going to get us all killed because he's a wackadoodle and he's Pollyannas. Yeah, no. What gets people murdered is selfishness. What saves people from murder is faithful, loving kindness. Okay, I save people from murder. I'm not selfish. Okay, guys, I love you very much, man. We'll talk later today. Peace out.